that mumbo-jumbo your father's spouting in there?
A prayer.
Well, would you tell him to quit? We don't want that worn-out magic.
You may not want it, but it's not a question of what you want anymore. I've made you some coffee.
I don't want any.
Lean back and let me wipe your face, John. It's such a fine face. A fine and sensitive face. A face that has power in it that shouldn't be wasted.
Never mind that.
You have to go in and see him.
I couldn't. He wouldn't want me.
This happened because of his devotion to you.
It happened because some meddlesome Maddie called him back here tonight. Who was it that did that?
I did.
So it was you then?
I phoned him at the fever clinic in line. As soon as I learned what you were planning to do, I told him to come here and stop it.
You brought him back here to be shot.
You can't put the blame on anything but your weakness.
You call me weak?
Sometimes it takes a tragedy like this to make a weak person strong.
Oh, you white-blooded spinster. You so right people, pious, pompous. Preachers and preachers' daughters, all muffled up in a whole lot of worn-out magic. And I was supposed to minister to your neurosis? Give you tablets for your sleeping and tonics to give you strength to go on mumbling your worn-out mumbo-jumbo.
You can call me whatever you want, but don't let your father hear your drunken shouting.
Stay here. I want you to look at something. This chart of anatomy, look.
I've seen it before.
You've never dared to look at it.
Why should I?
Because you're scared.
You must be out of your senses.
You talk about weakness, but can't even look at a picture of human inside.
How can you behave like this with your father dying and you so much to blame
No
for it?
more than you
At least
are.
for this little while, you should feel some shame.
No, look here. Listen to the anatomy lecture. This here is the head, which is hungry for the truth, but doesn't get much of it, so it keeps on feeling hungry. This is the belly, which is hungry for food, and this down here is the sex, which is hungry for love because it is sometimes lonesome. I fed all three. As much as all three as I could, or as much as I wanted, but you fed nothing. Maybe your belly with a little watery subsistence, but love or truth, nothing. You can go now. The anatomy lecture is over.
So, that is your high conception of human desires? What you have here is not the anatomy of a beast, but a man. And I reject your opinion of where love is and the kind of truth you believe the brain to be seeking. There's something not shown on the chart.
Oh, you mean the part that Alma is Spanish
Yes, that's
for?
not shown on the chart, but it's there just the same. Yes, there, not seen, but there, and it's that I loved you with. That, not what you speak of. Oh, yes, did love you with, John. Did nearly die of when you hurt me.
I wouldn't have made love to you.
What?
That night at the casino, I wouldn't have made love to you. Even if you consented to go upstairs. Isn't that funny? I'm more afraid of your soul than you are of my body. And whenever we got together, the 3 or 4 times that we had, it's only been 3 or 4 times, we were trying to find something from each other that we didn't know what it was. At first I thought it was a body hunger. That night at the casino, I was not being a gentleman. And you didn't have the physical to offer me.
Not at that time.
You had something else.
What?
I can't describe it. And you can't name it. At first I thought it was puritanical ice glittering like flame. Now I realize it was ice mistaken for flame. And I still don't know it.